What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, weekly rotation time. And yeah, we got a couple new things to the collection. We've got some newer clones I've picked up recently, some niche stuff, some indie stuff, just some stuff. Got some stuff. It's all smelled good. Had my share of compliments throughout the week. It was anniversary week, 15-year wedding anniversary. We did a staycation at one of the high-rise resort hotels here on the beach for a couple of nights, and was out to dinner for out for every meal. Spent a lot of money on food, but a lot of interactions with a lot of people. Got a decent amount of compliments. Both of us did, both me and the wife. So we're gonna dive into all of this. It's week number 309 in the weekly rotation. Stay tuned. Starting off on Sunday, what I wore to church with my suit. I was wearing the three-piece suit. That was the all navy with the white and blue and pink floral tie. For those of you that remember that last week, reason I dressed for church this morning. Wife is very sick, and I don't want to go without her, so she's still in bed sick. It's 8:41 in the morning. Normally I'd be getting ready for church right about now, but I'll tell you what. In this Founders Reserve line from Guy Fox, Aspen. Earthy green banger. Fall time in a bottle right here. Very dapper, very masculine. A little green spiced, earthy, woodsy, a hint dry. There's a little juiciness from citrus at the top, but it kind of dries down into a drier green fragrance overall. Really, really dapper. A bit coniferous too. Has a little pine coney green, woody kind of thing going on. Really good quality, great performance, like hands down my favorite Guy Fox fragrance. I've got most of their releases over the years, and this is easily the best one I've smelled from the brand. It's not even close. I had to wear it immediately. It came across as something that would go really well with the suit, and I was like, well, I plan on wearing a suit to church in a couple of days, which was like 2 days after I did this video. And I wore it, and it was fantastic. I definitely got more compliments on the suit than I did on the fragrance. I did get one compliment on the fragrance, though. My pastor actually twice complimented me on my suit, and once the second time when he came back around on his way up, when we bro hugged and everything, and he was, man, I just had to tell you again, man, I love the way you dress. I love that suit. And he's like, oh, you smell fantastic too. When we did the little bro hug, handshake, you know the bro hug. So I did get the one compliment when wearing this as well. Pairs really nicely with a suit. Have to say, it is sold out. It will be back next fall. They made 999 bottles. It was sold out when I received. I got number 932 of 999, but they did let me know that they will have it back next fall. Fresh spices, autumn leaves, dark vanilla, which is really not a lot of sweetness. This stuff's fantastic. I was very impressed. This is one of the best releases of the year. Yeah, this is a home run. This has that stunner wow factor to me. This is really, really nice. Like really, really nice. So anybody that has it, I'm sure you agree. Anybody that's interested in trying it, next fall. So once I find out it's back in stock, I will let you guys know, because this is something everybody needs to try. So wore that to church on Sunday. When I got the shower, Nautica Pure Blue. Something basic, cheap, shower gel, fresh, aquatic, citrus. Basic Nautica type of stuff. Always does well as an out the shower refresher. It smells like it belongs in the chrome line. It's like kind of that metallic, citric-y kind of smell. Mixed with Nautica Blue minus that pineapple fruitiness. If you were to take that pineapple note away from Nautica Blue, that makes it so fruity, and just add chrome to that, chrome's base DNA, pretty much what you'd get here. Decent fragrance, nothing special, nothing I highly recommend buying, but it is solid. It's great for a young man. If you want to get your young fella, your young nephew, your son, a nice little starter fragrance to get him going. It's cheap. That's where this comes in handy. Out the shower, Nautica Pure Blue. So I'll be fighting the sunlight from the blinds this whole time, but this is one that I just recently got. First offering from the house. This is a banger, great performance. It's aquatic, it's soapy, it's fresh and green and woodsy. Quality here is fantastic. There's even a little hint of smokiness to it. It's Ojar Ever Lit. This stuff is real good. You could rock this every single day. High quality stuff. It's on the pricey side. Definitely a try before you buy, sample first kind of thing. Not blind buy safe, even though it's a very safe profile. This was definitely a very safe fragrance to start exploring the house with, but man, you just do everything with this. It's got a dapper feel to it, but it's also very casual at the same time. I think this is a fresher fragrance with an aquatic note, some marine notes to it that can dress up. Warmer weather settings would be more appropriate for the dressier occasions if you're going to wear this one, but some good shit right here. Very good shit. Strongly encourage you sample this one if you want stuff that's more on the mass appeal, but still a little more interesting with high quality. Check out Ojar Ever Lit. Then we got the shower. The ever so popular Maison Alhambra Sceptre Malachite. Got a fire clone. I've been wearing the Got a Fire clones lately. We've got as you can see right over my hand right here, we got Vulcan Foo. I wore again this week as well. Working on another this or that clone video upcoming, and these two will be part of it. I still don't have my final verdict on if you're going to get one, which one, because they're so redundant and so close to one another. They're so fantastic. Fruit bomb, mango, citrus, a little bit of ginger. Gives it a little like crisp, light spice, but more of a crisp, bright element to it from the ginger. Oh, just so good. It's watery for not being an aquatic fragrance. It's just because it's just so juicy. Really good performance. Really cheap. Hard to beat stuff right here. It is a great clone, I gotta say. Maison Alhambra / Latafa Spectrum Malachite. Moving into Tuesday, we checked into our hotel that afternoon. Had things going on during the day, content, workout, all the usual daily stuff. And I wanted to wear something a little more interesting. I knew we were going out to dinner that night, so I went with the new Ferragamo Sublime leather. This one I think is the best of the line if you like sweet, because this takes that violet leaf leathery DNA they've built with this line and adds some sweetness to it. Not over the top vanilla, but even has a little hint of a licorice smell to it. I know that's not one of the notes, but it's got this lightly like soft, incensey, sweet, almost tonka-like, little bit of fruitiness. It gets away from the violet leaf a little bit. Has more of a soft black leather smell to it than like you got that blonde leather smell of bright leather. And then spicy leather and red leather had that more brown leather smell to it, that typical designer leather goods kind of smell. Whereas this has more of a leather jacket kind of smell to it. It really works, and it's balanced with the really nice sweetness. Like I said, it's beautiful. Beautiful, very mass appealing. Oh man, it's really, and a little powdery too. Good performer. I mean, I could go on and on. It's a great fragrance. Great fragrance. Did get a compliment from the manager / our server at Coconut Charlie's, because they were a little slow off season. The next night was trivia night. Actually, no, Wednesday night was trivia night. It was packed Wednesday night for our anniversary, but Tuesday night it was just a few people there when we went to eat dinner. So we really got to know our server, which was also the manager that night. She was cool. And she complimented both of us on our fragrance. And, Ferragamo, Sublime Leather. Nothing else during the day, just this one. Moving into Wednesday, we had a very festive day. I wore something during the day. We both went something casual. The wife went with Sunkissed Island, and I went with Vulcan Foo, my other God of Fire clone I've been spending time with in testing for Fragrance World, the French Avenue line, the latest and greatest, the hype beast in its own right. Also, mango fruit bomb, bright crisp ginger. This one's a little bit spicier than Spectre Malachite. Definitely comes across a bit spicier, still just as juicy fruit, good performance. All the same elements are here, slight, subtle, barely anything differences. Like I said, just a little bit spicier, I find. Great bottle, hefty stuff, quality, really good performer. Just high compliment factor fragrance. This DNA in general is high compliment factor kind of stuff. I've seen a lot of comments about people saying they find it leans too feminine. The fruit bomb tropical stuff is very unisex. I could see where they're coming from. It's not the most masculine profiles, but it just smells really good, right? So final verdict coming soon between the two. Just did a full review on this one as well. But during the day, I went with Fragrance World's Vulcan Foo. And then for our anniversary dinner, it was kind of a no-brainer choice. Mind Games French Defense, which I did get 3 compliments outside of the wife because I had 6 sprays on around my neck and the sillage was sillaging. The projection was projecting. This son of a bitch was doing what it does. Being magical. That's what French Defense does. It's magical. Syrupy, sweet, boozy, warm cherry. So good. So good. That was a packed restaurant. Yeah. 2 strangers and our server, plus the wife. Fantastic. Fantastic. I've bumped it to a 10 out of 10. I now have 4 10 out of 10s. This, Seraphine Blue, Roger Parfumsy Solar Blue, and Sunkissed Island are my 4 10 out of 10s. Because I bumped this from the 9.5 because it deserves it. When in doubt, I'll always want to wear this to dinner. My favorite dinner date fragrance, of course, it was the obvious choice for the 15th anniversary dinner. And just, yeah. For dinner that night, the ever so magical, incredible, intoxicating Mind Games French Defense. Moving into Thursday, back to the norm, back to routine, and the now sold out as of last night at the recording of this, so all that's left is a small stock of Ibere. We've got my newest fragrance, Sunkissed Island. You can see that juice level continuing to drop. Definitely enjoy wearing this one. Tequila is the star of the show with a bright ginger, a nice tickling fresh mint, a little bit of juicy lime. You get a soft, creamy coconut in the dry down. A little bit of, like the way the florals come across, I get kind of an earthy, sandy, woody accord as it dries. Of course, it's musky and definitely on the warm side for being a tropical fragrance. It's very warm. Between the way the tequila, the ginger, and the amber comes across, it's from start to finish, there's a warmth, coziness to this. It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Thank you to everybody that purchased it. I sure appreciate you guys. Sold out in 30 days. Took 6 months last time. Same number of bottles. Took 6 months last time. Took 30 days. Wild. Wild. So good, though. So good. Everybody's been telling me it's the best one me and Claude and George have done together, and I agree. It's hands down the most mass appealing. That's why. You looking for compliments? So get them. This will get them. Don't matter where. Don't matter if it ain't summer. You ain't got to be by the beach to wear this. You can wear this anytime. It's very transportive. God, so good. Yep. During the day, Sunkissed Island. And when I got out the shower, we kept the tropical theme going, but much, much, much sweeter. It's time for a shave. Old Faithful, Sphinx Beard, Caribbean Island, and Coconut Lagoon from Paris Corner, which is sugary, sweet citrus and coconut, caramel and vanilla. Just see that juice level dropping. Just I love it. So good. It's my favorite Middle Eastern fragrance. My favorite Paris Corner fragrance. It's not quite a clone because it really doesn't smell like Virgin Island water. But that's the thing to relate it to the most, I guess. But so good. Gotta love it. Yep. As per usual, it's weekly spot when I head to shave. Out the shower, Paris Corners, Coconut Lagoon. Moving into Friday, 2 more new releases, both during the day and out the shower. During the day, we went with Grown and Sexy with Jordan's release Ibere, the last of the 3 that still remains in stock of the Z Creators 3.0 project. This is based around vanilla. It's an amber gourmand, and it has this soft, leathery wrapping to the profile, even though there's no leather accords listed. There's a light kind of almost incense-like. Shout out to Will. He brought this up last night. You know, a little oriental incensey resonance kind of feel to it. It's a darker fragrance. It's got a cleanliness, kind of dapper fougere-like feel to it from the lavender. You do get a little spice from pink pepper, some fruitiness from dates. But all in all, it's a soft, powdery, dark, sweet and sexy fragrance. This is the date night. This is the cozy, cool weather of the collection. Jordan did his thing. Who's Jordan? That is the Giant Connoisseur. That is his channel name. And you might be like, well, who is that? I still don't know who that is. Many of you wrestling fans might be familiar with the Nigerian Giant Omos from WWE. That's who that is. That's my dog. And man, him and his perfumer came out swinging for his first effort. Fantastic fragrance. 'Tis the season for this one, too. So good. So, yep. Still a few available if you want to grab them. Links down below. But, yep. During the day, Ibere, which means the beginning, by the way. Ibere. Not easy to pronounce. I get it. Then, when I got the shower, I've been meaning to throw this one on since I did the review the other day. Particle's got a new fragrance out that is much better than Gravite. This is called Varros. So Varros reminds me of a lot of red bottle designers. It's got this spicy, citrusy, woody kind of feel to it. Think Mont Blanc Legend Red. Think Polo Red EDP. But it doesn't exactly smell like those. But those red bottle fragrances. Eros Flame. Just how they always have that slightly acidic citrus smell with a little bit of like a peppery spice or a green spice with some woods. Just it walks that path. This stuff's really good, actually. Above average performer, definitely not a beast. I was saying that 7 to 8 hour range of longevity. I did wear it out the shower, but I went to bed like 5 hours into wearing this one and it was still pumping. I did faintly smell it on my skin. It was definitely a skin scent when I woke up, but I would say it falls in that 6 to 8 hour range because at 5 hours it was still going pretty well. So that's just from the first wearing, but man, they got a good one here. This is way better than, and look, Gravitate was really good. It smelled like everything Sauvage, you know, because it's embroxing with citruses and a little bit of, you know, spice and stuff. Lavender, it was clean. Gravitate smells really good. Gravitate was just extremely basic and redundant to everything embroxing. Whereas this, while I can point you in a direction, like I said, the red bottle designers, it doesn't smell exactly like any one of them. I think the closest one I could say is maybe Mont Blanc Legend Red, but even then, not really the same. Different citrus and stuff like that, but it's actually pretty damn good. I'm impressed with this one. They did a good job. They did a really good job with this one. So definitely worth checking out. I don't think they're doing samples, so you might have to blind buy. It's a blind buy at your own risk. Look, is it the end all be all? No. Is it the greatest thing I've ever smelled? No. But I gotta say, it is good. And if you did like Gravitate, you probably like this one even more. So yeah, out the shower, first full wearing of Particle's newest fragrance called Varros. And finally on Saturday, wore this during the day, nothing out the shower. I gotta say it has gotten better since my first initial spray. It's supposed to be cloning Room 1015's Wave Child, which I haven't smelled. I've heard that's even more feminine than this one, which I still want to try it though. French Avenue Atlantis X Straight. Love, love, love the bottle. I love these bottle designs, but that blue just works as compared to the green one of Aether. But this is amazing. It's definitely heavy on the watermelon mixed with coconut water and a little bit of musk. It leans powdery. I've had people tell me it gets really creamy on them, whereas it gets a little creamy on me, but it gets just as powdery as it does creamy. It's juicy, 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 like Jolly Rancher watermelon smell. Watermelon sodas, like that artificial watermelon smell, that, which I love. Watermelon lollipop, just that kind of artificial candied watermelon smell. Oh, so good. So good. It's a bang. No, it doesn't smell like natural red. I know some people will ask that because the coconut water, this is much more tropical because of the coconut water. So that's a big, 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 gigantic difference maker between the two. Sure, they both have that Jolly Rancher watermelon smell as their fruity note, but pretty much everything else is different about them. They're both a little aquatic though, but one's much more tropical than the other. So is there some redundancy? Minuscule, but overall not the same. Because I've been asked that. It's like, no, not quite. I could understand why people ask that, though. I totally get it. I'm digging this. I'm going to wear it again this upcoming week, and I'm probably going to be working on a full review, I think, at this point. I've been in the mood to do some full reviews lately, beyond just things and list topics and updates like I normally do here in the weekly rotation with performance, and I'm kind of spending even more time with some of these, the ones that really intrigue me. I've been spending more time with to do some reviews, so... like I said, I just did one on Vulcan Food recently. I did Sceptre Malachite not that long ago. What's another one I did recently? I did several recently. Just off the top of my head, I know I did those. So I'm digging it. This is actually really good. Really, really good. During the day and nothing out the shower. Fragrance World's French Avenue Atlantis X Straight. Well, that is this week's rotation. I appreciate you guys for checking out the video. Once again, thank you all so much that bought Seamless Soul and bought Sunkissed Island and sold them out in record time. Like, not even close. Like a sixth of the time. Those ad creators too. A sixth. Sixth. Six and a TH. Yeah. What happened in 1 month took 6 last time. To about 2.5 years ago. So lots changed. We built a lot of equity with you guys. I appreciate the trust. And fortunately, the fragrances are awesome. The packaging is awesome. The stories are awesome. Everything is fantastic. So you got your money's worth. You know, I appreciate it. I've seen all the wonderful things you guys have said. across all the different places, all the different forums, the social media apps, the posts. I appreciate it, guys. The negativity's been at an absolute minimum this time, and I sure appreciate that. At least the stuff I see. I mean, I don't go in the real scumhole, shithole places. God knows what's being said in those places, but, you know, pray for them. Is all I'll say. Pray for them. But it's outside of that. Everything we've seen has just been wonderful feedback. So I sure appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching the videos. Links down below if you want to check anything out. Make sure to like and subscribe if you leave. We'll see you on the next one.